When people don't have a skincare routine, but they do have a skincare concern, a lot of the time they don't realize cleanser is important. Cleanser is important. I'm not saying you should expect a cleanser to fix all your problem, but even if you have your hands on the world best, most effective treatment on hand, if you don't clean your face properly, chances are that treatment won't work well for you. I'm Sally. I'm passionate about skincare, makeup, and lifestyle, and I want to share my journey and experience with you guys. I really hope what I know could help you find what you need. Without further ado, let's get started. So previously, I had a video talk about how to build a skincare routine, how each individual step works, and if you don't have a routine, how to get started. After that one, I realized I might as well create a series about Skincare 101. If you haven't watched that one, I highly recommend you check that one out first. But if you're just curious about how cleanser would help you, then let's get started. A lot of the time, you would hear people recommend double cleanse. If you ask me, I would suggest the same thing too. You would want to use an oil-based cleanser to remove the makeup and sunscreen, and then going with a regular cleanser to remove any residues and impurities off of the skin. Oil-based cleanser could be a cleansing oil, a cleansing balm, and because the main goal is to remove makeup, a cleansing milk or masala water would work too. Typically for cleansing oil or cleansing balm, you just either pump out the oil or warm up the balm with your palm and then start working on the dry skin. Let the oil dissolve the makeup. Once you see the oil break down all the makeup, you can start adding water to it. Once you add water to it, it will turn into like a milky texture. You can either use a hot cloth to wipe it off or use water to rinse it. You shouldn't feel any residues or film left over afterwards. A lot of people find, oh, I have oily skin, so I'm not gonna use a cleansing oil on the face. Not only a cleansing oil won't make your skin greasier, but a good cleansing oil, it should also feel nourished and hydrated afterwards. For cleansing milk or masala water, they are both quick and easy way to remove the makeup. You just want to make sure either the cloth or the cotton rounds you're using is not too rough of a surface. And when you are using it, especially when you have waterproof makeup, you want to let the masala water sit on the makeup for a little bit before start wiping it to make sure you are not damaging the skin. My favorite cleansing oil probably would be the Biossance Squalane cleansing oil. It's interesting how my other skincare items, the lighter, the thinner, I'm happier. But for cleansing oil, I actually prefer a richer one. I really like the Caudalie cleansing oil and the Tatcha cleansing oil, but texture-wise, the Biossance one feels richer and thicker. It's so nourishing and so easy to spread out. I really love that one. And my all-time favorite cleansing balm is from Eve Lom. Even though that one is a balm in a jar, it never turns solid hard. And every single time after I rinse it off, I instantly feel my skin is softer and brighter. For the masala water, I just finished the Fresh Kombucha cleansing treatment. This one could be a little confusing because their kombucha essence is very similar packaging but in a glass bottle. For this cleansing treatment, pretty much it's just a cleansing water. It's so soft and gentle but super effective. You don't find it stings your eyes or it doesn't take off the waterproof makeup. Because how well it works for me, I definitely blame it for not going to the sink. I'm also a huge fan of skin prep. Before I put my makeup on, if it's not right after my skincare routine, I would use the masala water to gently cleanse my skin and then put on the hydrating serum or hydrating primer and then SPF, and then I will go ahead to do my foundations or tinted moisturizers. There are even oil-free cleansing oils. My understanding is that those products are utilizing glycerin to create those slippery texture and break down the makeup. But the nice thing about that part is that if you are allergic to a certain type of oils that's commonly used in cleansing oils, or you have lash extensions that you can't use anything oil-based on the skin, those ones are great choices for you. I know First Day Beauty came out with one that's oil-free, and I also know Dr. Dance Gross has a really beautiful one that's oil-free. For Step 2 cleanser, there are a lot of different choices. My personal favorite is probably gonna be a gentle daily exfoliating ones. The Tatcha Deep Clean Cleanser, the green one, is my all-time favorite. It's like a cream gel texture. It has those very fine rice grain, I think, in the cleanser. So you do feel a little bit physical exfoliation, but nothing overboard. And every time I cleanse my skin with that, I feel clean, the skin feels soft, but it doesn't strip out the moisture out of the skin. Another daily exfoliating one will be from Peter Thomas Roth. There is a orange one. I think it's claimed to be anti-aging, has glycolic acid in it. Honestly, for anti-aging benefit, I don't know how much you can benefit from a cleanser, but I do like the gentle exfoliation aspect of it. It's a gigantic bottle. There are not much cleanser that's a 250 ml bottle. So now I just put it in the shower and use it once or twice a week. For daily exfoliation, I also know Dr. Dennis Gross has a very beautiful one that has a blend of AHA and BHA, and Tata Hopper also has one that has a very fine beads in it. For me, because I'm using a daily exfoliation cleanser, I would either use the essence that also has a mild exfoliation on a daily basis and nothing else, or I would do a stronger exfoliating or detoxifying mask once a week. Besides exfoliation, there are also other deep cleanse or oil control cleanser. Used to the People has their Kill cleanser that's super popular. Kate Somerville has their Exfoliate. I believe that should be an exfoliating cleanser as well. And Sunny Riley has their Ceramic Slip that's kind of like a clay-based cleanser. I heard there are tricks. You can mix their serum or oils into the cleanser and leave it on for a couple minutes and rinse it off as a rescue mask. I've never tried that myself, but I'm really intrigued by that. Typically, when it comes to a foaming cleanser, because of the foam factor, it could dry out the skin. But nowadays, more and more brands come up with different solutions so that even though it's foaming, it doesn't have harsh chemical to create the foams. I know Caudalie has a really beautiful foaming cleanser. Clarins also has a very beautiful foaming cleansers. They feel very gentle and soft on the skin, but they do a really great job on cleansing. Both Caudalie and Clarins are clean and Sephora brands. So unless you are specifically allergic to a certain ingredients, you don't have to worry too much about their ingredient list. Even though I highly recommend double cleanse, you also do not want to overdo it. When I was a teenager, I want to remove the blackheads so badly. I decided to use a charcoal physical scrub and another oil control cleanser together twice a day. That was a huge mistake. I do feel the charcoal scrub is too rough on the skin. It didn't get rid of my blackheads and it makes me even more oily. It was a hot mess. With that being said, you really want to be cautious about the cleansing and exfoliating. I totally understand you want to get rid of the blackheads or the textures or the dead skins, but the problem is if you over exfoliate, it might damage your skin barrier and there will be way more problem coming after you than just the blackheads. That's why even if you have a main focus of your concerns, do not have every single step of your routine to target that one problem. You still want to maintain your other healthiness of your skin and prolong your useful look. I hope you are still with me and find this video helpful. Leave me a comment down below which one is your favorite cleanser and what's your skin type. Hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you haven't watched my skincare routine 101, I will see you there. Bye!